For this radial gutter splint, we're starting with the patient's hand flat on the material with the third web space at the very edge and the rest of the material extending out to the radial side of the hand. Our landmarks for this splint include the thumb and the PIP joints of the index finger and the middle finger, tracing those out about 2 inches away from the index finger. When it comes to molding this splint, you're placing the patient in neutral on the table and you're bending their fingers to 60 degrees of MCP flexion or intrinsic plus position. This material has great drapeability, so you don't have to do too much touching of the material if the person is able to maintain this position independently. After trimming and softening the edges, we're marking our spots for the strapping. We're looking at the wrist, the distal palmar crease, and the base of the fingers. When donning the splint, I tell the patients to put the thumb in first and then wrap the distal palmar crease strap, the wrist strap, and then make sure that you're placing the finger strap in between the third web space and around the index and the middle fingers.